Hi everybody, welcome from HPACR Design Engineering. I am Tu Yao. Today, I want to talk about selection of pen with pen check. Each type of pen had a different check. Why is it? We have head pressure and on the X exit we have the flow. The head is pressure and the flow rate is how much water the pen can move. If we turn the pen sideways and connected it to a pipe, the pen is pushing the liquid horizontally, so there is no pressure, but the water is flowing at its maximum flow rate. As we slowly rotate the pen toward the vertical position, we see the flow rate decrease, but the pressure increase, because it now pushing against the water and the friction. As we get all the way to the vertical position, there is zero water flowing out of the pen, but maximum pressure, because it using all its energy to push against the water and hold it as high as it possibly can within the pipe. Head is shown on the vertical axis and this is referring to pressure, so we often hear the term head pressure. We measure head in feet or meter, especially as you see the pressure gauge on the pen, typically reading PSI, pound per square inch or bar. The reason for feet or meter is the pen manufacturer can only know how high the pen can push a liquid. They do not know which liquid your system will be pumping. The pressure will vary depending on the liquid used, but the height it can be moved by the pen will remain the same. For example, we have this pen which can provide 1 to 5 feet of head, 38.1 meter. If we use it to pump water, the pressure will be around 54.25 psi, 4.485 bar. But if we use it to pump milk, then the pressure will be around 56.15 psi, 3.87 bar. That purely because of the property of the two fluid. Pens are usually used to move liquid to a higher region, so we need to make sure pen can reach this elevation. As we pump liquid through the pipe and fit in, friction will oppose the flow. This occurs in the wall of the pipe, also disturbing the flow path. These cause pressure loss, which wastes energy of the pen. The amount of friction depends on the liquid type as well as material and fitting use. Therefore, we must calculate how much friction or pressure loss our system would generate and ensure that pen we selected overcome this. Otherwise, we're not going to get any liquid out in the end. When we looking at the pen chart, we find pen ranging in head and flow rate. For example, when we look at the small domestic heating system, there are few fitting and short pipe. Therefore, we are using the pad at relatively low pressure. When we look at the commercial heating system with multiple air handling unit, fan coil and long pipe length, then we know pressure drop will be much higher. So we need a pad that can provide much more head pressure. The flow rate is measurement of how much liquid is flowing from the pad in the given amount of time. This measurement is came in many different units. For example, gallon per minute, liter per second, cubic meter per hour. For example, system designed to move 2 liters of water per second from a whole tank to a process tank. Performance gap required to refer to as the HQ gap. H means head, Q which represent flow rate. The manufacturer will test each one to obtain the performance data and plot this on the graph. This would represent all the possible configuration between flow rate and head pressure. We use this whether the band will suit our requirement. The performance gap will be different for each band. You will see band flow rate increase, the head pressure decrease. When we selecting the circulated band would perform as per the line. So this model, if we want 8 gallon per minute and then we had 6 foot per head. We can also get multiple speed circulating band. When selecting a larger centrifugal band, as long as our system requirements are on or below the performance line, the band can be considered. We are potentially use more impeller or the frequency drive that better suit our requirement. For example, the performance gap of 2 large centrifugal bands are plotted here. We need the flow rate of 30 gallon per minute and head pressure of 70 feet. That means band 2 can be used and band 1 could be. In centrifugal band, we can often change the size of impeller. The diameter of the impeller will change how much water can be moved. So, on Sunset, you will see multiple performance gaps. We will see the performance detail of the band of different diameter of impeller. For example, 30 gallon per minute for 4.5 inch impeller give us around 13 feet of head. But if we use the 5.5 inch, then we will get around 22.5 feet of head. In some instance, our required flow rate and head pressure might fall between the 2 impeller diameter line. In such cases, we can often order the impeller down to the required size to get a better match. You should ask your band manufacturer or band specialist to carry out this service. Band require mechanical power to spin the shaft rotor and automatically move the water. Band manufacturer will usually provide the chart which plot the power requirement. In imperial unit, we use brake horsepower. In metric unit, we use kilowatt. In this chart, we see the brake horsepower plotted between intervals. As you can see, the flow rate increase, so that's the power requirement. We use this chart to size the motor. For example, we need 125 gallon per minute and 18 feet of head, and this is between 0.75 and 1 horsepower line. At this point, is above 0.75 line, this means we can use the motor of this rating because it will not on the code. Therefore, we will have to use 1 brake horsepower motor. Such a display efficiency curve of the band. This is measured in percent. You will see this curve line, the band increase up to its maximum efficiency and then it start to decline it again. Band chart display, different impeller side will usually have efficiency display in more complex band line. Each line display the percentage of the efficiency. In both chart, you see efficiency vary with depending on how you operate the band. In multiple impeller side, chart we see that the efficiency decrease as the impeller side also decrease. That because the gap between the impeller and the band casing increase. The water circulate in this region and therefore waste energy. Efficiency is the ratio of the comparison between the amount of energy into the band versus the amount of energy get out of the band. We deal the possible greater efficiency line to the peak for optimal performance. The band will always lose some power and they convert and transmit electrical energy to mechanical energy. This would be lost through coupling and bearing, the shaft, the seat, the cooling fan, etc. For example, on this chart, we can see that if the band provides 125 gallons per minute at 20 feet of head, then it would run around 67% efficiency, which isn't very good. If the same band operates 30 feet head for 138 gallons per minute, then it will operate at a peak performance of 73%, which is much better. NPSH is net positive suction head pressure. This would usually have our gap. That means as the band flow rate increase, we see NPSH also increase. We measure it in meter or feet, sometimes kilopascal. NPSH is the minimum pressure that must be available at the suction inlet to overcome the entrance losses and avoid cavitation. The available pressure at the inlet must therefore be greater than NPSH value. But cavitation is where the pressure at the inlet of the band reach the lower point, the water begin to boil. This creates rapidly expanding and coalescing airy bubble, which will gradually destroy the surface of the band and casing. For example, if we want to move 150 gallons per minute, and then we will require NPSH value of around 4.9 feet. Some bands, such as this one, operate at fixed speed, therefore have a fixed performance gap. But we can also have multiple speed versions available to switch between speed settings. Typically, these come with 3 different speeds: low, medium, high. This bands would therefore have a chart with 3 different profiles plotted on them. We can operate band at any of these gaps, but not between them. So, this example, we want 6 gallons per minute or 0.3 liter per second. And then, the second one, we will get around 4.2 feet of head. On certain 2, we will get 8 feet. On certain 3, we will get around 9.8 feet. Another option we have is variable frequency drive. otherwise we know as variable speed drive. This takes the electrical supply and alter it to reduce voltage and frequency, which therefore alter the power of the motor and the speed of the band. We can increase or decrease the speed via the controller to further improve our band and match the operate in nearly where the region below the gap. These are really used in the band, typically 2 kW inside. These are really using 2 kW band inside, but could be used in smaller band, but not economical. Some band manufacturers provide separate chip operating the band with different rotational speed. We can then compare the performance to get the close match, and then we will find the electrical motor which will suit our need. Typically speaking, higher rotational speed lead to more service and maintenance. Possible is good to practice to choose a lower speed band that meet the system requirement. The voltage and frequency for main electricity is vary along the wall. We will ensure the band is operate where you are installing it. Additionally, band come in single as well as 3-phase design depending on the application. Thank you very much for watching my video.